Everybody, welcome back to Garrett Allen Auto Customs. We're on location at our new shop. This is 1984 Texas Slug. It's an F-150, two-wheel drive, thing's a gem. Mostly original paint, great Texas patina. We had it hauled in from Dallas, Texas late last summer. I've been working on it all winter, and today is the day it's gonna sell. So I've been advertising this thing on Craigslist, on Marketplace, on eBay, and I've had multiple offers come in well below what I valued this vehicle at. And here's the deal. Sometimes perceived value is different than actual value of the market, because the market changes every day. It could be 1 week it's high, 1 week it's low. The next week it could skyrocket. You never know. All right, so that's the situation with Texas Slug. I've got to sell it. I've got to perpetuate this system. And today, the title's in my hand. I have an offer that's way lowball, but I'm gonna turn it loose. This truck right here has had so much work done to it, and I'm gonna show you exactly what I did to it. And the new owner's on the way. He's from Michigan. He's gonna love this truck for years to come. And I really hope that he appreciates the integrity and the opportunity that I'm handing off to him, regardless of whether I'm losing money on it or not. You know, in this industry, sometimes that happens. In every industry, that happens. And loss and failure will happen. If you never take risk, you never will succeed. So, well, at least that's what I've been told by a lot of very successful people. So today, we're gonna take a look at this thing. I'm gonna show you what I did to it, and the new owner's gonna be here in a few hours, and I'm gonna wash my hands. The Texas Slug, all her glory. Look at it. Oh, geez. All right, so stick around. Let's see what I did to this thing and exactly what I'm telling you about here today. Like, share, subscribe. I need the help, guys. Come on, I'm trying. And this is a very big loss. So, you know, if you need a vehicle that you've dreamt of all your life, hit me up. If you need mechanical work on your classic or your restored vehicle that you love, hit me up. If you're in Northeast Indiana and you're looking for a vehicle and you need somebody that knows, that will get on the ground and look at that stuff, hit me up. I'm willing to do a lot of things. I just need to tap into the car community, and everybody that is in this world can create a really cool thing. So here's the deal. We're going to take a look at what we've done to this thing, and I'd appreciate your all support. So thanks, y'all. Let's check out the Texas Slug. Boom. The grand tour of the Texas Slug. So first off, mostly the work has been done underneath of the hood. All right, so this truck was bought off of the Facebook Marketplace, sight unseen, out of Texas, Itasca, Texas. It's just south of Dallas. So when I picked it up, I knew it had some stuff going on with it, right? So there was no radiator in it. The upper radiator hose was removed, and the thermostat was missing. So naturally, when we got it on site, we went ahead and put all that stuff back together, right? And when we got it all back together, we fired the truck up. And when the truck fired up, it had a severe misfire. So with a little investigation, we found out that we had abnormal compression on cylinder number 8, and with a little further investigation, we found that the push rod was bent. Whether that was bent before we got it or not, I don't know. But when we found a bent push rod, we went ahead and tore down the engine all the way down to a long block, which a long block is where it's just the block, the pistons, and the rotating assembly. So essentially the heads were removed. The heads were sent to a machine shop and they were surfaced professionally. And then we got on Summit and we bought new push rods, we bought new lifters and new rockers and head gaskets and bolts, and we did this thing right. When we took this engine apart, we went all the way. We knew the lower end was good because we did a compression and a leak down test, and all of our percentages and everything was within spec. So we knew we could just rebuild the top end. So when we did the rebuild on the top end, we also did the carburetor, new intake gaskets, new head gaskets, new manifold gaskets, new belt, new water pump, plugs, wires, cap, rotor, coil, the whole tune-up. Here's the new water pump, brand new thermostat in there, brand new seals, the whole 9 yards. Remanufactured carburetor. We retained the factory air filter, the factory fresh air intake. It got a new battery, it got new positive wire, new starter. Basically anything that you really need to mess with. Then we went ahead and started messing with the brakes. We got a master cylinder. We were able to retain the factory lines because this is a Texas truck and it is really solid. We put new rotors, new calipers, new hoses. On the rear we went through, we did all drum brakes, all hardware, shoes, cylinders, hoses. We didn't have to replace any of the steel components. And then we went ahead and corrected the paint. Here's a really cool thing on the truck too. It was sold brand new at Selburn, Ford, Texas. So that's still on the truck. You know, 1984, still here. Really cool Ford emblem across the tailgate. It's a first generation overdrive, so they're super proud of that. They have us overdrive badge there. It has AOD in it with the overdrive transmission, which basically is just the torque converter locks up. So it's a 3-speed C6, but it has an automatic lockup on the torque converter. This is the beautiful side of the truck. This is all original paint, all original moldings, a few little burn throughs on it. These right here, obviously this truck is it's an XLT, and right here are some of the rarest bullnose wheels that you can get. They are cast aluminum. They're from Ford. A lot of people think that they are not the originals, but these are original wheels and they're cast aluminum. Okay, and then as you continue around the truck, you just see that, you know, it has a really clean look. A factory bumper, a factory grille, factory lights. On the hood, it has this beautiful, really beautiful Texas patina. All right, and being that it's an XLT, it has a chrome inlay all the way around the windshield. We put a brand new windshield in it. The roof looks really nice. It has tons of patina as well. We put a set of Destination Firestone tires on it that are slightly smaller than factory size, but they're a good all-terrain vehicle, light truck tire. We want them to be a little skinnier. We didn't want it fat tired. We wanted it to be a little skinnier. All right, and then on this side of the truck, this is what I call the ugly duckling side of the truck. So we have a little bit of patina on this fender. I made all of this patina, honestly, with the buffer and a wet sanding. So there had been an overspray on this side of the truck. and I'll zoom in real quick right here. You can see there's two different colors. Okay, so there's a lighter color, and then there's the original color. At some point, something happened on this side of the truck. I believe it had to do with this bed. And on the bed, what I found was there was Bondo or body filler right here, and there was body filler back here. And you can see that somebody had been in here with a slide hammer. These dots are from a slide hammer, all right? And so somebody had popped out a dent right there, a significant dent, and then they Bondoed it. Well, when I got the truck, it had a bunch of paint that looked about like this. Okay, and so the way I mitigated that was I essentially wet sanded the truck and I ground the Bondo out, okay? And then I fake patinaed what was left. So this patina on this bedside is fake. And I believe it's a very negative factor in the sale of this truck. So that's the outside of the truck and under the hood. And the interior is really of value. And we'll go ahead and we'll head that direction now. So that's the outside of the truck. It's a beautiful, beautiful Survivor. And we're gonna go ahead and look at the inside. So I'm gonna open up the doors and get things ready, and we'll see you on the inside. Okay, so the inside of the truck is a true gem in my opinion. This thing has power windows. It has cruise control, super cool seats, just like a Bronco. So it came with buckets. I did a Marty report on this truck, and it is one of 542 with this trim and paint. So it's an XLT, like I said earlier. It has a factory cassette player, factory AC, super optioned out dash, fuel, oil, temp, charge. It doesn't have the tachometer, but it's all intact and in very nice shape and operational, which is super cool. It also has a tilt steering wheel. The original carpet, you know, it's got a couple little spots on it, but for the most part, this thing is mint. One of the things that we did to it was we replaced this. It was crusty because it was a Texas truck. It was all broke up. Another thing that was done, I installed this headliner. This headliner's off of eBay. The sun visors were sourced from a local salvage yard. They're pretty nice. They do the trick. So also we did a dash cover. This is you can see that it's screwed down. You know, I'm not hiding anything on this whole build. This is all full frontal, all everything is being disclosed. So this is a cover. Oh, it's really cool. It's on eBay. It's called a plastic dash cover from Coverlay, and very affordable, very clean look. Matches decent, not the best match, but it does the trick. Back seat super cool, full bench, all the belts are there, very good condition. It lays down flat. The other side we'll go take a look at. All right, so on the passenger side, we'll go ahead and take a peek. Sweet ingrain, you know, inlay on the wood grain on the door panel. In the glove box, there's a bunch of factory literature. It's really cool. I have the owner's manual. Some of the literature that was given to the owner that bought it from the dealer is in here. I mean, just a ton of really cool stuff. Insurance cards from 91. I mean, just a bunch of stuff in here that's really neat. Very intact and unharmed. That's what I loved about this truck. And this is another thing that I really like, is this seat. You go down here to this lever, you hit it, and it flips open just like you were gonna crawl into a two-door Bronco. You know, if you were gonna go to the back seat of a Bronco of this era, you'd have flipped this seat up, and then it latches down. It's got armrest, and it's just a super cool feel in here. You know, everything is just so meant for 1984. Yeah, it has some wear and tear, but I like to challenge anybody watching this video doubting how awesome this truck is. Go out and find one. Tell me what you found. You know, show me what you got. I'll take it from you, but I'm telling you, from my experience, this right here is a true survivor, a true gem, and it is the Texas Slug. And it is a learning experience, and I'll take it for what it is. We're out. See you later. Check you next time. Texas Slug, thing of the past. Ford, yo.